Alright, so chapter 3 starts now.
Robert is an
Cyanide. And and arty. And average.
Robert hates when people use adjectives before his name, especially arty. Posers talk about art all day, and it finally makes life suck for the true artists.
So this is like for artists. Previously was for programmers.
So many fools with dreams of changing the world out there. As a matter of fact, it's challenging enough to stop the world from changing you. So, at the age of 23, Robert quit his easy, stable, lucrative job. On a beautiful Monday morning, he decides to throw his resignation in his manager's face.
Oh, I type now. Right. Yeah. It's an amazing world out there. I need to escape and see.
There's an amazing world out there. I need to escape and see it all for myself.
Lol.
So Robert packs his luggage, gets on his bike, and sets out on his enlightening journey.
Right.
The first destination is Tibet. People say going there can purify the soul. As the developer of this game, I know that Robert never had an easy, stable, or lucrative job.
What's this?
And he certainly couldn't afford to throw a resignation in his manager's face. He's just fantasized about this scenario for a long time, and now he can't tell the reality from the dream.
Oh shit. God damn it. Oh, 3 rounds, right? So yeah, it should be easy now. Yeah. Alright. She. Ah. No.
Thank goodness the number 318 National Highway is real enough. Thank heavens he didn't make up his destination, which is called Tibet.
So early. Fine.
People sometimes ask Robert why he retired so young. Robert clears his mind and answers, We travel, some of us forever, to seek. Forget it. They won't get it. I'll stop talking now. Robert begins to realize that he has nothing to say to people who are trapped by their petty lives. If he could define his state of mind in a single phrase, Robert would call it, on the road. Someone always wants to know where the road is going. Way to miss the point completely, Robert thinks to himself. While Robert doesn't really appreciate that kind of question, he doesn't make a big deal out of it. The only answer is to block each message one by one without a word. It's not clear when it started. To purify heart in Tibet has become a twisted hobby for those artsy guys. People tend to look down on them. But Robert knows that if he gave into their petty doubts, he'd turn out as bad as any of them. I know some people's souls are beyond help, but the clouds up here put me at ease. You can't fake true tranquility. When I run my fingers along these ancient prayer wheels, I can feel my soul tremble, shaking off old burdens.
God damn it.
Right here, right now, I feel the mysterious plateau has purified my soul thoroughly. Does that make me pretentious?
Nah.
If listening to your heart makes you pretentious, I'd much rather be pretentious than a failure. After having such an amazing experience, Robert can't wait to travel even further away. In fact, there's nothing but distance further away. Upon the distant barley fields, there's nothing but barley. The further I go, the lonelier I feel. Nothing out there but a lonely tree. Then, a stone flew towards me. The stone is bleeding. 7 sisters appear, but no one fits your need. Standing in a barren field, I found far away. I feel poor and free. These untouchable sisters, this untouchable blood, this untouchable distant happiness. Distant happiness. Has anyone ever met? It has always been thus. Behind the wind is wind. Beyond the sky is sky. And the road winds on forever.
Right, so that was the answer. Thank you. we'll continue on chapter 4.